So what would you say to those people that say they want to break away from America and they want to start their own land? Those Mexicans, those Hispanics, those Haitians, even some American blacks. What if they came together and said, you know what, we're tired of America. We want to have our own land. We want to have our own military. We want to have our own government. What would you say to those people?
Well, I would say that America could be their own themselves if we all came together and shaped up our government to be something that we can all live together under.
Shalom, Israel. It's Priest and Officer Yashala coming to you from Boots on the Ground. Now, in this video, Cat Williams claps back at Joel Osteen, right? And he breaks him down properly over religion, so to speak. But the crazy thing is, if we had brothers like Cat Williams and the truth, it would be so much more meaningful. Let's go to the video.
Expecting inspiration. What they got was a spiritual explosion so ferocious, it might just echo through pulpits nationwide. In what was billed as a peaceful sit-down between comedy icon Cat Williams and megachurch mogul Joel Osteen, viewers instead witnessed a fiery, unscripted reckoning, live, raw, and ruthless. The stage was set for the usual Sunday fluff. Smiles, scripture, maybe a few laughs. Joel Osteen opened the show beaming, delivering his signature blend of sunshine and softly spoken hope. Enter Cat Williams, decked out, eyes sharp, and carrying enough rhetorical TNT to blow the studio's roof off. Within minutes, the mood shifted. What began as spiritual banter turned into a no-holds-barred inquisition. The audience fell silent. The internet lit up. And Joel Osteen? He never saw it coming. Cat's opening volley landed like a thunderclap. Why is a man of God living like a Wall Street tycoon while preaching to broke believers? Gasps rippled through the studio. Joel adjusted his tie, but Cat was only warming up. You talk about humility, Cat said, but that Rolex says something else. So do the private jets, the gated estates, and the security detail. Last time I checked, Jesus rode a donkey. The tension was nuclear. Viewers at home watched in stunned silence as the polished mask of televangelism cracked on live TV. Joel tried to pivot, pulling from scripture and smiling through clenched teeth. But the storm kept coming. People are praying for rent money, Cat snapped, and you're collecting offerings in a custom leather bucket? Sounds more like a business model than a ministry. The internet exploded. Hashtags surged. Clips flew across timelines like wildfire. Celebrities weighed in. Churches braced themselves. Some viewers cheered. Others prayed. Everyone was watching. And then came the quote that would make history. If you're building kingdoms of cash in God's name, you're not a preacher. You're a spiritual real estate agent. The studio went dead silent.
Well, damn, that escalated quickly. Now, if we go to the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3, this will explain why that happened. The wicked were estranged from the womb, meaning Jacob and Esau being the progenitor of the white race of people in America today, in the world, period. Esau is the progenitor of the forefather of all white people, and Jacob is the forefather of all the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So in the book of Psalms 58, verse 3, it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. Meaning, like, even in the womb, they were at war. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Meaning, Esau breaks away from the womb. When he becomes born, he breaks away from Jacob and mother and father. He grows to be a liar, even though he's a cunning hunter and was gifted with the sword. He becomes the most subtile beast of the field, as they say in the scriptures. And that just makes them even more of a wicked adversary in today's time through hanging, slavery, constant unalivements, and things like that. This is why we're doomed in today's times now in America. And with that, Israel, shalom.